Oh, sure, you could just fake your own death.
But that only works so many times.
I wish I was dead! Make your mornings worth living for. Jeff and Jeremy in the morning on 93.3 KZOZ.
Federico's is our new sponsor of Know the Show, meaning you get $25 to go to Federico's if you know the show. We do that at 9:40. And they're a brand new fresh Mexican place. They're out of Hawaii, and they're downtown Slow, right at the bottom of the Weinman Hotel.
The Hawaii significance of that means that they have access to fresh Hawaiian seafood.
Fish.
Yeah.
They actually sell it there, too.
Yeah, which is crazy.
They have it shipped over from Hawaii. And then you can, think about it. People love to go to Hawaii and eat the seafood over there and the fish.
Now you don't have
mahi, all this kind of stuff. And it's right there. You can buy it downtown Slow now.
Now you can't really do it now because of their quarantine, restrictions and all the travel. So really, if you want a fresh Hawaiian fish,
you can't go to Hawaii?
You either got to go to Hawaii and stay there for more than 14 days, or you can just go down to Higuera.
It's so funny. There's so many states that don't want anything to do with us Californians. I was talking to another buddy who has to fly back east. He's going to go see his mom, and she's like in a nursing home. But, he's not even supposed to go there unless he's been quarantined for 14 days. So he's getting a test, and he's flying out there, and then he's staying at his brother's house, and he says, well, I'll just tell him that I've been here for a month or so.
That's the thing that I don't understand. When you get off the plane, do they whisk you away? They check your ID and say, okay,
you're going on the bus.
You're going to the Motel 6.
Californian.
14 days.
Yeah, no, I guess not. I guess, it's just, maybe it was just it was the home that his mother is staying in, because it's a nursing home. Maybe they have the rule if you come from California.
Last night.
I know other places, like Hawaii, they don't want us.
Last night,
we're dirty.
Donald Trump told Sean Hannity that he plans on doing a rally tomorrow in Florida. His doctor said, or he said to Sean, that his doctor said that he can resume, quote unquote, public engagements.
Yeah, no, actually, the doctors came out and said this in a statement. They're going to test him today. And if he doesn't test positive for the COVID, then by tomorrow he can start hanging out publicly with people again.
And he hasn't tested negative yet, though. So,
because they're doing it today,
right? Yeah. Well, he says that they're testing him every single day.
No, they're doing blood tests on him to make sure he's healthy, to make sure his oxygen levels are good. They're not doing a COVID test on him.
But prior to him getting coronavirus or getting COVID,
that's just what I've read.
He was saying that I get tested all the time. I get tested all the time.
And he clarified that last night, because I watched Hannity too, and he said, and I don't know, because, it's not very often you get to hear just the president sit down and casually have a conversation with somebody for 30 minutes. But he says he gets tested, but he doesn't specify what he's talking about. Hannity had to clarify that. He goes, he says, I got tested today. And he's like, well, wait, when is the last time you got a COVID test? He goes, I haven't got a COVID test since I got diagnosed, and I won't get another one until tomorrow.
He coughed twice during the interview and then put his phone on mute at one point, or appeared to put his phone on mute at one point. Did you watch it? You watched it last night?
Yeah, I had it on. I was cooking.
What happened when he coughed? Did it Hannity stop in silence and be like, oh?
As a matter, I think it was, since he was on the phone, it was just a picture of him, of President Trump on the screen, and I don't think anything. We didn't see anything. We just saw that.
Right. No, I'm not saying what did the president do when he coughed. What did everybody else do? I guess Sean Hannity.
Well, you couldn't see that because it was a graphic of the president up.
Did he stop talking though? There's a.
It was like when I cough here. It's the same thing as when you cough. It's when you're talking. Sometimes you get a little saliva in your throat and you cough.
You and I don't have.
Well, that's
COVID.
true. But I guess I didn't think about it. I wasn't ready to go make a big deal about it.
Oh, okay. I was just asking.
I was just like people. Sometimes when you're talking for a long time, you'll get a little saliva in your throat and you'll cough.
Because remember when coronavirus got real was when Tom Hanks and Rudy Gobert got it. And now it's really real because the president.
Rita Wilson. Tom Hanks was one thing, but when Rita Wilson got it, I was like, whoa, wait a second. Why? That's his wife. I'm just kidding. Oh. No, it's just ridiculous. I don't know, the whole thing.
What's ridiculous? Pandemic?
No, just how you're making a big deal out of nothing.
I'm asking
you
you
sound
questions.
like everybody else
watched it.
in the media, and it's like, let's just see if he tests negative, and then if he does, and he gets permission from his doctors to go hang out in public, then there it is.
Listen,
if he doesn't, he's not going to do that.
I'm just asking you a question, man.
About what?
Don't jump on the defensive.
I'm not
wondering what.
I'm not jumping on the defensive at all. You're over here. I'm like, well. You just sound like every other annoying news media outlet out there. You're speculating and you're using tone to make it sound like he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, and we don't even know what's going to happen today.
What was Sean Hannity's response when he coughed? That's all I wanted to know.
And I answered that. I said there was a graphic up.
Okay.
I wasn't getting defensive. I was giving you a legitimate answer.
Okay, and thank you.
I thought you said you were watching it.
No, I didn't watch it. I'm just reading the
You just said
notes.
You were watching it when we started this conversation.
I did not watch it. I said apparently he went on Sean Hannity.
Well, then how do you even know what was said?
Because I'm reading the notes from it.
Oh, I see.
So that's why I wanted some context.
The propaganda is what you're reading. I actually watched it.
All I
it was
have
not a big deal.
Is a note in front of me that says...
I wish you would specify that next time.
All I have is a note in front of me saying that he coughed twice, and whenever anybody coughs... especially if they're COVID positive, I think everybody kind of pauses.
I think we're over that.
That didn't happen last night?
Maybe 4 months ago, maybe. But.
Okay.
All right. It depends who you're talking to. Snowflakes, yeah, they melt. All right, let's do this. It's the $1,000 wine game. It's money for nothing. It's brought to you by Perry Ford. And for the 8 o'clock hour, the word is bad. B-A-D. Bad to the bone.
I think it would be really bad if Jeremy got coronavirus as a result of karma.
I think Jeff does a bad service to everyone when he acts like he saw something he didn't see.
I did. I told you. I'm asking you questions about
From now on, if you're going to ask questions about something serious, say, hey, listen, I didn't see this last night. I'm reading it now. Did you watch it? Yes, I did. Oh, okay. Tell me what happened.
But you said you're cooking dinner, so I don't think you could give me a real, real good.
I can watch TV and cook dinner.
So if you saw
house.
it last night,
the TV is right there.
805-543-3690.
You've been to my house. You know the kitchen is open to the living room where the TV is.
So you did stop and pause when he coughed. You're like, "Oh, he just coughed." Oh, okay.
I didn't. I just happened to be watching it as I was prepping. I was making taco soup or tortilla soup. And I was cutting up a pepper.
I heard
red pepper.
I heard tortilla soup's a really good way of masking the fact that you have COVID.
Zeppelin. Soundgarden's coming up.
There's your fake news angle that you're looking for, Jeremy. Me asking questions is not fake news, but me saying that
you weren't asking questions. You were telling us what happened, and you didn't even watch it.
I didn't. That's why I was trying to get a
reading
beat on
it. What's your source, by the way?
My source is the Daily Mail. That's what I'm reading, okay?
The Central Coast's home for classic rock.
This is our art. This is our work. We are not artists, but we deal with the artists.
93.3 KZOZ rocks.
New breaking news is that the Bills...
Well, it could be. It could be after...
And the Titans are going to play on Tuesday.
We don't know, though, for sure.
That's the latest.
Anything can happen over the course of the weekend. If anything happens,
any given Sunday. Any given Tuesday.
If anything happens over the course of the weekend, they'll probably just end up postponing the game, which... I mean, the Titans are rolling on consecutive days of players testing positive. I wouldn't,
Well, they haven't tested positive today, have they?
No, they haven't.
Okay, so nothing new today. But yeah, that is the update for the Red Zone, by the way. I saw this.
They went like 3 days without anybody testing positive. They thought they were out of the clear, and then like 3 more guys tested positive. And they're like, oh, well, I guess we're back to the drawing board. So that could happen over the course of the weekend. We just simply don't know. But as it stands right now, on Tuesday, the Titans and the Bills should be resuming action. Something very funny happened during the music. Jeremy's wandering around here looking for his mask, thinking he didn't, not knowing where he put it down.
Well, I knew I dropped it somewhere because I always have it in my pocket until I see somebody, and then I put it on.
Scott, our news guy, you hear him. He does news and sports twice an hour. He said, "Oh yeah, I saw it. It's a black mask, right?" And Jeremy's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah, I saw it on the ground in the bathroom."
It's on the floor, under the sink. Somebody, I think, kicked it under the sink.
What, did you pick it up? Did you throw it away? Hey, that's littering, bro.
Well, it's not littering. Somebody will pick it up.
Who? The custodial staff?
Yes.
You are like you're like Thurston Howell. Oh, Lovey, would you pick up the mask, please?
Lovey. I'll go in there and pick it up if you would like me to.
I think you say you will. I don't think you will.
No, I will. But right now I'm talking to you. But as soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna
follow you.
Scott will jump on and do the news, and then I'll go down there and get it.
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna throw it in your face. You're gonna eat it. There you go, Lovey.
So Jeremy's been forced to wear the
shove it right down your throat.
The panty mask.
It does look like panties.
Look like granny panties. It looks like granny panties, and that's what we wear. That is company issue. He no longer has the cool guy Johnny Cash mask of the black.
Why? Because it's a black mask. Yeah. It's a paper mask. It's just a black one.
The paper mask.
I bought the black
ones.
Are
standard in blue.
You can pick them out online. You can go on Amazon. You can buy whatever you want. I like the paper ones.
For somebody who doesn't like wearing the mask, and I would say is a borderline anti-masker.
Yeah,
to some extent,
I'm an anti-masker. Unless I'm in
I can't believe you
confined
put down
situation.
Hard-earned money for the mask. I only wear the mask if it's free.
Well, you got to do it. I mean, there's a lot of things I don't like in this world, but I have to do it.
And you have to look good doing it, right? You have to have the black mask.
Have you ever known me not to look good? Have you ever known me not to want to look good? Even when I'm slumming it, I'm looking good. Everything matches.
So are you going to follow CDC guidelines?
My dad was a very stylish person. He was a suit salesman, and he owned a clothing store company. So he always dressed me to the nines, and I've just always stuck with that.
Are you going to follow the CDC guidelines for the rest of the day with the white mask? Because that looks hideous. I mean,
I actually have more black masks down in my truck. Wow. I'm going to go down and get them. Gosh.
Have you seen the poll results, McDonald's?
You have ADD today or what?
No, I can't believe it's this close.
I knew it would be.
We got to get to these poll results.
I knew it would be.
It is crazy.
Because McDonald's is good. If you like McDonald's, you like all of McDonald's. You don't just like one thing or the other.
I don't know. This is about as close to an even split as we could get.
And what we were asking you is McDonald's, do you like their breakfast better, or do you like their lunch, dinner, whatever better, or do you like both? And if you take the both category and you split it between breakfast and lunch and dinner, it's about the same.
That is what you got going on here. We'll get to those results on the Surfnet Communications poll question after Jeremy puts on his panty mask and goes and picks up his pee mask off the floor in the bathroom.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
In your face! KZOZ.com. It's brought to you by Surfnet, obviously. Communications.
Our Surfnet is brought to you by Surfnet Communications?
Our Surfnet Communications poll question brought to you by Surfnet Communications. Over 15 years of experience.
That new mask got you flustered?
Getting you connected to speeds faster than DSL or satellite. It's just, so many names. It's like it's not just the poll question. We got to name it. So whatever. But I'm supposed to read this line.
You said our Surfnet Communications is brought to you by Surfnet Communications.
I said our Surfnet Communications poll question is brought to you by.
You didn't say poll question.
Well, I've said it now. Our Surfnet Communications poll question is brought to you by Surfnet Communications. Over 15 years of experience getting you connected with speeds faster than DSL or satellite. Surfnet Communications, the leader in rural broadband internet.
This is why we sell so many sponsorships, because the sponsors know that they're going to get their money's worth when Jeremy's doing their reads.
And you're calling me out on it.
Well, because
I have to do it again. Otherwise, I get an email. Jeremy, you know what? If Jeff interrupts you, you have to do it again. I go, Jeff interrupts me. Everything I say.
Double the value. Well, if you come out and you say, our Surfnet Communications is brought to you by Surfnet Communications, it doesn't make any damn sense and shoots all credibility.
You're right on that.
But it's a poll question.
Yeah, you're right on that.
And this is one of the closer poll questions that I've ever seen. We asked people, which do you like better at McDonald's? Lunch and dinner, breakfast, or I like them both about the same.
Oh, wow, it's 33 all the way around now.
Yes, it is a third on the split.
All right, if you're listening right now and you can safely text us, just text in, what is your favorite thing to get at McDonald's? Whether it's breakfast.
That's a good idea. 805-543-3693.
Big Mac. I'm just kind of curious what people... I mean, it's not like you get a lot of options, right? I tried those new spicy chicken nuggets. It just... No. Just stick with the original.
Yep.
The original chicken nuggets are the best.
You guys...
Have you ever had the Burger King chicken nuggets? Because they're about giving them away. And I go through there sometimes, and I'm like, I should try that. But like, you get 10 for $1? No,
it's $8 for $1 now.
Or $8 for $1, whatever it is.
It's still a lot. My kids love them, but we don't ever we should go to Burger King more often. I don't even know why.
I mean, it's chicken nuggets.
So
I used to buy them and cook them in the oven. I'm sure it's got to be better than anything you bake in the oven.
What does McDonald's sell chicken nuggets for? I mean, like a 20 piece.
It's
$5.
It's not $1. I'll tell you that.
$5. You get almost close to what McDonald's gives you for $2 at Burger King. What you get at McDonald's for $5. But I say that McDonald's chicken nuggets are a little bit better. My favorite thing to eat at McDonald's, I'm going to say the sausage McMuffin with egg. And when they do a 2 for $5, man, I can eat both those. And I've taken kind to your plan. And that is throwing the egg and the sandwich away of the other one and taking the sausage piece off of the other and making a double down. 2 sausage pieces, an egg on one sandwich. That's really good.
It's the best because they're doing the 2 for $5. And then you can take the cheese, because I like the cheese, but you only get one side. So you take those 2 pieces of bread with the cheese on it, and sandwich that in there.
Throw the non-cheese pieces away.
Yeah. And now, do you go sausage, egg, sausage, or do you go egg, sausage, sausage?
Sausage, egg, sausage.
Oh, okay.
So the sausage is.
See, I feel like when I've done that, it almost makes the sandwich want to fall apart.
Sometimes it makes the egg slip out.
So I've moved it to the egg, sausage.
Okay.
A lot of people writing in sausage, egg, biscuit. You know, the thing with the biscuit for me is it's just a little dry.
My wife likes them, and I can't stand them.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I'm like, why you get that thing? It's so dry. But I'll tell you what. It fills you up because you sit there and you have to chew and chew and chew and chew and chew and chew, and you're tired by the time you're ending the biscuit, even though it's smaller than the McMuffin. The biscuit, because it's so dry, you have to wash it down with something. Orange juice. I do like, do they still do, I don't know, it's been a long time, orange drink at McDonald's?
I don't know. I never get anything to drink there because I don't like Diet Coke, and that's all they have.
High C orange. Oh, if they have that still, that is the best soft drink I've ever had.
I remember that when I was a kid. That was
High
good.
C orange, not a soda.
They used to sell it to the point where they would have those big containers, those
soccer teams.
Yeah,
soccer teams would use them. Yeah.
And football. It was our football team. But
805-543-3693. Does McDonald's still do High C orange? God, that stuff's so good.
Patrick says you got to do the Land Air Sea Burger, which is where you take a McChicken sandwich, a quarter pounder, and a fish fillet, and you put them all together.
Yeah. That is disgusting.
Come on. That's good. That's good. Seriously? Fish, meat, beef, and chicken all in one? I hope you're kidding. Double quarter pounder, hands down. Ooh, that's a big burger right there.
That is a good one, though.
That is a filler.
But yeah, you're really full afterwards. I mean, that's like if you're
Sometimes I want the fries, and I'll get the large fry, and after I eat the whole, because I have to eat all the fries first because they get cold, I'm like, I don't know why I got anything else. Like, that's enough to get you by.
According to Business Insider, in 2017, High C was replaced with Sprite Tropic Berry.
Oh.
But maybe High C's come back now. I don't know.
High C was good stuff, man.
So good.
It was like, remember, because when we were kids, Tang was a big thing. And it's like, it was better than Tang. It was really good. Let's see. My favorite thing at McDonald's is the coffee. Oh, man, I've never heard anybody say their coffee's good. Maybe you must put cream or something in it. Because, man, when you drink that stuff straight, it gives me instant indigestion and heartburn. Sausage muffin, McMuffin with cheese. Yes, I love that too. And
sausage McMuffin's the best.
Yeah.
I just, you can't get around it. And it's funny because I like to think anything that is done in a restaurant, I can do better at home. I don't know what they do, what kind of magic they're doing with the sausage McMuffin. I can never make my sausage McMuffin at home. Even though I'm using different kinds of sausages, I'm going Farmer John, and it still doesn't matter. It still tastes better at McDonald's. I have no idea what the hell they do with their sausage McMuffin and their fries, that make them so good.
Yeah.
And it makes me mad that they don't do all-day breakfast anymore because you can't get the sausage McMuffin and the fry combo because they don't do fries in the morning and they don't do sausage McMuffins in the afternoon.
So that was your whole thing. You just wanted the breakfast sandwich and the French fries.
Yes, that's my two favorite things from there.
I'm sure they'll bring it back.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, man.
It only took them, what?
Eating your Cheerios today.
It took them 30 years of customers bitching about the fact that they don't sell them all day long. They do it for a year, and then a pandemic hits. You don't think they're going to go another 30 years before they bring it back?
93.3 KZOZ Rock.